Hey everyone, how's it going today? Don Cruikshank here from DC Leadership Training and Consulting, and what I want to talk to you today about is becoming a high performance team. Now look, before you shut this video off and go do something else, what I want to let you know is that this is your hidden competitive advantage, being a high performance team. Now the reason that it's hidden is quite simple, is that most people don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do high performance team. Okay, let me ask you this question real quick before you go on to something else and before we finish up here. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that you could be more successful in your life, in your business, in your organization, in your church, or in your family? If you answered no, hey, please turn off the video right now because you're not going to learn anything anyways. You're not prepared to grow. But if you answered yes to any of that, I encourage you to keep watching because you're going to learn something here in the next few minutes about becoming a high performance team. The other thing is the reason that it's your competitive advantage is that your competitors aren't doing it. Why? Because they don't know how either. So I want to talk to you about being a high performance team. And I want to start off with a story. I grew up when I was in high school in a small town. It was about 1,000 people or so like really small. I played basketball, enjoyed doing that, was the captain for a couple of years. We had a decent team. And there was this one team that we absolutely hated playing. They came from an even smaller town, like smaller than 1,000 people. And the reason we hated playing them is they kicked our butt each and every time. It was a tough place to go into. You didn't want to play there. You didn't think that you were going to win, and you usually didn't win. And it wasn't because your mindset thought you weren't going to win. It was because of this. They had a high performance team. Now, if you looked at their team, you would have thought, what is this ragtag type of group here? How are they possibly going to win? But here's what they understood. They understood what each person's strength on the team was. So for an example, they had a big kid, like a real big kid, super big. You know, think about the biggest kid that you know on your kid's sports team or sports team that you've played on, then like multiply that by, I don't know, 5 or something like that. This was a big kid. 6'7", something like that. In high school, he must have been like 300 pounds, okay? And he was playing basketball. Was he athletic? No. Could he run up and down the court? Not at all. I don't know that he ever kind of came back and played defense. But that wasn't his strength, was it? What they did with this kid, the coach was super intelligent, by the way. What they did with this kid is on offense, they placed him right under the hoop. And so they'd pass the ball to him, they'd lob it into him, right? Nobody could reach up and stop the pass. They'd lob it into him, he would be there, and he'd just put it in the hoop. You couldn't defend. I know about boxing out and all the rest of that, but this kid was massive. They had another kid on the team, small, scrawny kid, complete opposite of the big kid, scrawny and small, 5'4", 5'5", 110 pounds, with his soaking wet, with his clothes on in the shower, like small, he's super small. And so he wasn't going to get under the net and be scored from there. He would just nail you a three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer, and he was great at getting in position before you could get there, and they were great at getting him the ball, and this kid was not miss. He was dynamite. He was fire. That was his strength. And so they had this group of 5 people on the floor at a time, and they didn't even have a huge team, but each one had a strength, and the coach knew how to release them into that and engage them in their strength and use their strength. And that's why they clobbered everybody that they ever played, whether home or away. And so that's what becoming a high-performance team is all about, understanding the strengths of each person on your team and then playing into that. Look, I know a lot of people are talking about we need buy-in. We need buy-in. We need buy-in in our organization. We need everyone to be on the same page. We need everybody moving the same direction. Yeah, you need buy-in, but you know what you need more than buy-in? Believe in. You need believe in. See, people will believe in first before they buy in. And the way that you create believe in is you tell people that which they already know is true. Okay? When you're trying to create buy-in, what you're doing is you're trying to convince someone of something that they're not sure is true. When you create believe in, what you're doing is you're telling them what they already know is true. So, the coach would tell the big kid, hey man, look, you're big. What's the kid gonna say? No, I'm small? No, yeah, okay. Hey man, look, you're big. Yeah. Hey, look, if you get under the net, nobody could move you. Yeah. Okay, he's saying things that that kid agrees with already. He's creating believe in. And he said, look, we're going to pass you the ball under the hoop and you're going to keep scoring. He's like, yeah, okay. Now, if he tried to create buy-in, what the coach might have said, either subtly or flat out is, man, you're not athletic. You're not really in shape. I don't even know why we have you on the team, but I think we can use you like this. We're just going to put you under the net. And look, man, just stand there. We're going to get you the ball. And believe me, right? Or, he's trying to sell them. Believe me, you're going to score some points. That coach would have been trying to create buy-in instead of believe in. A real subtle difference, but really important when you're trying to create a high-performance team. You tell people what they already know is true because they already believe it. Now, here's another thing about creating high-performance teams is that most of you aren't doing it, and that's the truth. Most of you aren't doing it because you're too busy doing the job that you were hired for. Your job might even be being a manager, but as a manager, you have things coming across your desk. You have tasks that have to get done, right? You're being measured on tasks. You're being measured on what did you complete. People call it performance, but it's really what did you complete. See, because if it really was performance, then they would be interested in, hey, what did your people complete? What did you equip your team to do? That's performance. That's the difference. That's what performance is. What did you empower your people to do to go and make a difference in the organization? But we get so caught up in the tasks, got to do this, got to get this done, this report, this file, the next thing, that we're not spending time, many of us in our organizations, creating high performance teams. Number one, we don't know how. And even if we did know how, we don't have time. And that's why it's really important that you outsource some of that. And at DC Leadership Training and Consulting, we have numerous services that we believe will help you create a high performance team. In fact, one of those services, click the link in the comment section below, is called Creating a High Performance Team. Creating a high performance team. And I tell you what, this is your hidden competitive advantage. If you believe that you can succeed more in your business, your organization, your job, your family, your church, we believe you can. You need to click the link in the comment section below, and we're going to help equip you on that journey to creating a high performance team. You're going to have more fun in life. You're going to be more successful in life. Your employees are going to be more successful and enjoy it. You're going to have a better family life. Your organization is going to actually start to achieve the things you're dreaming about. You got dreams in your mind. I know you do it in your heart. And your organization is going to start achieving that because now it's not just about a team. It's about a high performance team. And I'll throw one more thing out real quick before we go. The other reason that many of you are not creating a high performance team is you're doing it all yourself. You're doing it all yourself. High performers really tend to do that. They do it all themselves. Man, it's easier, it's quicker, it'll get done better. I don't have to check up on it. I'm just going to do it myself. But what high performance teams do is they understand each person's strengths, and we're going to uncover that for you. And then what they do is they release and empower those people to play into their strengths. Some of you think of that maybe as delegation. I know maybe delegation might be a dirty word for some of you. Excuse me, because when you think delegation, you think giving the tasks to somebody that nobody wants to do. That's not real delegation. Real delegation is giving the tasks and objectives to people that they are keenly equipped and prepared to do, and you need to know what their strengths are and release them in that because they have a burning in their heart too to be high performance. Thanks for watching. As always, if you've enjoyed the video, please like it, please subscribe to our channel, share the video around, and let others watching know that they really need to check out DC Leadership Training and Consulting because we care about your success and we're going to help you on that journey. Thanks for watching and bye for now.